It's Wednesday night, and who doesn't like a Wednesday night on the live cast when we're making a buffalo chicken pizza? Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. Don't you dare move. Don't move. So here's what we decided to do. I wanted to start off, I want to get the pizzas done, have them sit here, and then we can throw them in the oven at the appropriate moment partway through, and then they'll cook, and in the end, we can eat them. I can eat them, you can't, because you're not here, though we're going to have a contest, right, Max?
Yep.
I don't know. I just made that crap up. I don't know if I want a bunch of freaking strangers in the house. Might be creepy. I used to do it. I used to do cooking classes here, right here. I used to have 16 total strangers sitting in my house, stealing my shit, walking around, using my bathroom. It was kind of creepy. All right, so this is just a store-bought crust that happens to be a bubbly. I buy the whole wheat because I think there's just more flavor in it. This is a buffalo chicken pizza, so I'm going to start by putting some blue cheese dressing. I like Ken's because it's chunky and it's perfect. Right in the middle, goosh, like that, and goosh like that. Then we'll spread it around. Oh, damn it. I forgot to do something. Okay, look at melting butter. You see that? Just regular, everyday melting butter. To the butter, I'm going to add some Frank's Red Hot. Oh. And Frank's is like the penultimate for buffalo-style chicken kind of products. What does penultimate mean, even?
I was just gonna say it's an adjective, not a noun.
Penultimate? Doesn't that mean?
I meant to say
it's
the uber ultimate. It's the one you go to when you're going for buffalo chicken related food items. Frank's invented the whole thing, I think, or some crap like that. Anyway, so I've got butter in here, it makes it a little richer. I've got the Frank's in there, and now I'm going to take some chicken, just shredded, deli roasted chicken. You've seen me use this 100 times. I'm going to put a bunch of this in here so I can scatter this on top of the pizzas, right? And then I guess got to get my stuff going. I don't know. I don't have to rush. I mean, it's a cooking show. They don't rush in normal cooking shows. In fact, in normal cooking shows, they're just stupid.
You know, we aren't a normal cooking show, though.
We aren't?
We are not a normal cooking show.
No, we're not. So I would do the opposite then. Remember that Seinfeld where finally George realized one day, if everything that I do is instinctually wrong, the opposite would make everything right. And he walked up to that woman in the diner and he said, "Hello, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents." And she was hot. She went, "Oh, hi there." She loved him. It was cute. All right. So look at the dressing goes on here. I think I want a little bit more.
Do you want to know what penultimate means?
Yes.
Next to last.
That is not anywhere near what I meant.
I know. I didn't know that,
How can
but
that be?
it is.
If ultimate is
Penultimate.
doesn't penultimate, if ultimate is good, doesn't penultimate sound even better?
No.
It
Wait,
doesn't?
maybe it has something to do with like ultimatum, which is like the last thing you're getting.
Oh, that's potentially true.
Penultimate.
Okay, I'm feeling you.
Oh, man.
If you hear a baby, it's because there is a baby here today. Steve's daughter. Apparently, it's bring your daughter to work day. We could show her. Look at over there. Look at how cute. You want to know what's amazing? She has diarrhea. So cute on the outside, but underneath all that super cuteness, there's crazy stuff going on.
And in honor of the livecast crew, she's rocking plaid.
She is rocking plaid. Hey, the commercial that we did, there's that moment where we're all wearing plaid except for Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so now watch. Now we're just going to take this chicken and put it on top of the pizzas, right? You can do this. Who couldn't do this?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is so easy.
Yeah.
You have to be like, I don't even know, to not be able to do this.
You'd have to say politically incorrect words not to be able to do this. You'd have to be my father who was culinarily challenged. He could not boil water, my dad. And I love my dad, but he's useless in the kitchen. My mom would leave him instructions on what, heat this up, take this, put it like this, put it on a plate, the paper towel on top. He couldn't do that stuff. I love my dad.
And somehow you managed to have a cooking show.
Yeah, I got the gene. But you know what gene I didn't get that my dad has? I do not have the cleaning gene. All my brothers are like neat freaks. It's awful.
I guess I got that gene.
Yeah, well, skip the generation with me or something, and you pick that up. Okay, so look, lots of chicken. Don't skimp. Skimping on the chicken is kind of lame. You want to bite in, you want to get like a good amount of chicken. So this is all right. And now this is Monterey Jack. If you had mozzarella, you could use mozzarella. Use whatever you've got. I always keep a bag of some kind of just plain old white cheese that's fairly mellow in flavor that I can do stuff like this with. And we're almost there. Spread it around.
That's it?
And we're there. That's it. So the pizza's done. Pizza's done. My oven is heating to 425. I always cook my pizzas at 425 because that's the temperature that I cook them at. I'd rather go faster than slower, you know? That's funny. Back in the day, they used to refer to something as a fast oven or a slow oven. And a fast oven meant hotter. It's just an old school term. This stuff is finished. I could put this stuff away so we don't have to have it here all ugly in the background. I could clean as I go, take my own advice. F it. I'm done. Let's sit down. Shall we sit down?
Let's sit down.
We have so much to do. And we got Art Bovino. Steve, look at the dogs, though. Look how cute this is going on over here.
Oh.
It's almost yin and yang. Or as Kelly likes to call them, dumb and dumber.
Fat
Which
and
is
fatter.
me. Oh, no. Okay. Let's sit down. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night.
Hey.
We have guests here tonight. We have Kelly Chiswick, right? I got it right?
You got it right.
It's not spelled with a CH. It's spelled with a, just a C-I, Chiswick, a Z, S-E-K. So that's Kelly is the girl, like Chris, and her husband Chris. Kelly writes for The Feast.
I do.
I think we might have talked about The Feast. The Feast is an NBC blog.
Yep.
Do you consider it a blog?
Yep.
An NBC blog that they've launched in a bunch of cities around the country. Some of the coolest commercials I ever saw when they were starting.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the thing was. No idea, and that can
We didn't either when it started.
that's the problem. You write these cool commercials, and you produce them, and then if people don't know what they are, I love them. Don't mind me, I'm just working here, son. And I mean son. I don't call him son, but he is my son. So you write, you eat. Let me guess. Let me ask you the question that I ask most bloggers. You get free hookups, right? Food and concerts and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell?
What the hell?
I mean, really.
That's not fair.
I don't know. And there's a lot of people go on The Feast, right?
Yeah. We hope so.
It'll hook
I hope
you-
someone's reading what I'm writing.
It'll hook you up. What's the last thing that you wrote that you were passionate about?
I just got to learn how to go stand-up paddleboarding.
Oh, you did?
That was really fun. Yeah.
you fall?
Down at Mission Bay Aquatic Center. No, but my husband fell twice.
Do you surfboard? Wow, how embarrassing for your husband.
Throw me under the bus like that.
Right. Well, that's cool. Do you surf?
I don't. Chris
Okay.
does.
And he
I'm
fell.
scared of sharks, so.
Wow, what a Nancy. Sorry about that, man. That's too bad for you. How embarrassing. That's cool. And you eat for free everywhere all over town. You just call up. When you make a reservation, do you call up and say, hey, this is Kelly from The Feast. I'd like to come in tonight and try it out?
Sometimes.
And they say, oh, sure, we'll hook you up.
Sometimes,
That's
yes.
just BS. That's BS. I know, I will tell this story. I know that somebody, and I think I said this before, emailed and said, hey, I look like you. And I get drinks bought for me all over town. That's effed.
Really?
Yeah. So I have lunch today with Sam Chamis that owns the Station Tavern and Riviera Supper Club that used to be Turf Club. Actually, he used to own with his partner Tim that owns
Casbah?
Starlight and the Casbah. They owned what was it called? The Turf Club.
Turf Club, yeah.
Turf Club. And it's a place you go, you order a steak and they bring it to you raw and you go to a cool grill and you cook it inside. Well, they got jacked by their ass landlord and thrown out, and the guy now runs it the way they ran it.
Right. He basically took
Which
over.
is crappy. So they started this place called Riviera. Anyway, Sam and I, it's in La Mesa here. It's a very cool vibe, great cocktails, same thing, except a way bigger grill, lots more room. It's very fun. So we're having lunch today, and he says, "Oh my God, we've never talked about that thing that, happened out there." He means at Riviera. And I go, "What?" And he goes, "On St. Patrick's Day." And I go, "What happened on St. Patrick's Day?" And he goes, "Well, when you fell."
What?
I go, "When I fell? What are you talking about?" He goes, "You were there. We could turn their mic down if it's up. Is it up?"
It's going down.
Okay, good, thanks. No, that's okay. And by the way, I should mention that Kelly won't be Facebooking as much tonight.
Sorry.
Is Jessica? Jessica is Facebooking on Kelly. Kelly's drinking. Jessica's Facebooking on Kelly's Facebook, right?
I'm on my own.
Oh.
I have my own Jessica livecast.
Oh, yours. Jessica is
Special.
is Facebooking to answer questions and things and talk to people.
Ask me
There you
stuff,
go.
peeps.
There you go. Look at that cute. Could we just get that cute shot of those two? They're adorable. No, not that. Those two.
They were adorable
Hi,
too.
Emma.
Excuse me.
Sorry, so this is all my fault.
It is Steve's
So
fault.
sorry, Kelly, that you will not be Facebooking.
No.
But Kelly's happy. And you see that? Just go back to that shot once more.
Kelly, Emma.
See this? That's why I had a vasectomy. Because if Kelly holds a baby for more than 5 minutes, she starts giving me the look like, "Don't you just want another one?" And you know what? I love the babies, but I do not want another baby. I don't want to be doing this. Shielding them from everything that's, dangerous in the house. Anyway. I'm done. My baby tending days are done. Anyway, so back to the story. So Sam says, "Dude, it was St. Patrick's Day. You came into the restaurant already with a good glow. Clearly you'd been having a few drinks.
No.
You had a couple more, and then you were sitting outside, and you fell off your stool and hit your head so hard they had to call an ambulance for you." And I go, "Don't you think I would remember that?" And he goes, "Hey, everybody there was talking to you. They knew it was you. It was
What?
you." I go, "Wait a minute. I'm not saying this didn't happen, and maybe I hit my head so hard that I don't remember it, but I don't remember it." So I call Kelly while I'm sitting there with Sam, and I call Kelly and I go, "Blah, blah, blah." She goes, "That did not happen. We were together St. Patrick's Day. We weren't anywhere." Because we don't go on St. Patrick's Day because there's idiots out there getting hammered and falling off of stools and hitting their heads. Right? So I say to Kelly, "Oh my God, how embarrassing," out loud on the phone, meaning like, now everybody thinks I'm a drunk.
Oh, no.
And Sam, when I hang up the phone, he goes, "Oh my God, I just told you something about you that you didn't know." Thinking I was saying how embarrassing it happened, and Kelly confirmed it. It didn't happen. I didn't get effing hammered on St. Patrick's Day and hit my head on the floor after falling off a stool at Riviera.
Wow.
This is what I look like. This is what I look like. I have this little, right here, I have the little red blotch on the side of my nose that I probably, see that? This side, do you see that?
Yep.
I probably should cover this up with makeup, but I don't. And
Well, now you just gave away everyone your secret.
Yeah.
that I don't cover it up?
No, they'll just put a little red dot there.
No, then take your effing finger and go like that. If the shit comes off, it's not me. Ask me questions about where I'm from. Ask me questions about my family. I told you about that lady that wrote and said, "You were an asshole when I met you at that store yesterday, and I wasn't at that store."
And then the Dylan tickets is my
And then the
favorite story.
Dylan tickets.
Yeah.
Some effing douchebag got free fucking Dylan tickets in my name.
Yeah.
Do I have that common a face? Or can anybody put on dorky ass glasses like this?
No,
and
that's
look like-
ridiculous.
I don't get it.
I'm pissed off, and we're supposed to talk to Art Bovino. Is he there?
Yeah,
We got him on the line.
We should get to him.
Nice.
Because I got other stuff to talk about tonight. I feel like it's been a while. I want to talk about those fucking Kardashians. And I know that has nothing to do with food. I'm just going to say this before we get
So
to
much
Art.
anger tonight.
So I got a lot of anger tonight. I'm just going to say this. I wrote, every so often I have ideas about what I want to talk about on the show.
And if I'm in bed at night, I take my phone and I text myself so I remember, right? Here's what I woke up to this morning. Kardashians, disgusted, period, publicity whores. That's what I said. It absolutely infuriates me. We'll talk about it after. I got to calm down because we got our great friend Art Bovino on the line. Where is Art? Art will make me more comfortable. There he is.
Sam, are you mad?
I'm mad, man.
Why are you mad, Sam?
I don't
be
want.
mad.
I don't want to intrude on the gloriousness of our time with the great Art Bovino. I don't want to. I don't want to make it ugly. You're on the show. It's always about fun and enjoyment and how wonderful you are living the high life in New York.
Right, that's what I do.
That's what you do.
But you know what? I mean, on your show, the tagline is anything could happen. And sometimes that could entail you being mad. I mean,
am mad.
I'm just saying.
You know what? We cut
It's
this
actually
spot.
a lot more often.
It's more often than you think. We cut this spot that we haven't even talked about or whatever. We will one day. But in it, there's a line when I go, I have so much anger, and I don't know what I was angry about that particular day. But you look, forget me. It's not about me. It's about you, Mr. Bovino from the Daily Meal.
What were you texting yourself? What were you saying that you wanted to talk about today?
I said I want to talk about the Kardashians, and the two words I think what I wrote down was I was disgusted and their publicity whores. This whole like wedding sham thing has me so annoyed. I cannot believe it. And I don't know why I'm getting so worked up over it. But enough about me. I have one thing to say before we start. I think you should tell your landlord to start turning up the heat because you look cold.
Cold.
I know it's late. It's almost 9:30 there, but do they turn the heat off at a certain time?
No, it's just this is my sartorial. This is my one sartorial thing that I do is wear the scarf. So
Well, you know what? Everybody refers to you as the cool Art Bovino, and now you're just ingratiating. You're making that even more important in their minds.
Thank
You are
Sam.
cool. Look at you. You don't even have to speak, and you're cool.
Sam, what are we talking about tonight? We talking about sandwiches?
You tell me. Yeah, I know. I like the idea of sandwiches.
So we did a piece on the 52 best sandwiches of the year for the Daily Meal, and some of my favorites are listed here. There are some classics, but I'm interested in also hearing some of your favorites. Some of the ones that we featured were, for instance, the White House special in Atlantic City, New Jersey, which I think any sandwich aficionados across the country would probably agree is one of the classic subs in America.
Yeah.
We featured a great sandwich that I've been dreaming about ever since I had it last year in Barbados, called Cuz's Blue Marlin Cutter. Now, Sam, here's my question to you. Have you ever had a fish sandwich with cheese where you were like, man, fish, cheese, these two things go really well together. I love them. I don't know, something from the sea, something from cheese.
I have three words for you. Filet o fish.
That's the thing. I mean, are you,
No,
going-
generally, no. That's not something that you say is a good thing. And that's the classic combination on Chopped. They end up giving people a hunk of really nice fish like salmon and some blue cheese or something, and they have to make some magic out of that.
Work. Fix it up, yeah.
Fix
well,
it
this
up.
sandwich puts those things together in such a way. The bread, and this is a shack, and it's been there for, I don't know, about 40 years. It's just a shack on the beach. It's just marlin, cheese, great roll, hot sauce, and it's just one of the most kick-ass sandwiches I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
So we have sandwiches like this on that list. Richard's Bacon Shark, which is in Trinidad, which is basically like a big zeppoli with shark inside and pineapple and all kinds of great sauces, and you just pile this basically like a fish dagwood and you put it together. And
you know what's interesting about sandwiches is every country has a version of it. Whether it's in bread or in lavash or pita or something, every country, every people of the world have some version of a sandwich.
Well, this is a great point, and I'd like to ask you about this. I mean, would you consider a taco a sandwich?
I would consider a taco the sandwich of Mexico.
I mean, I kind of think it's a sandwich.
Absolutely. What is it? Really, it's just stuff between some kind of a carb-like substance, right?
Yeah, I mean,
there's all kinds of things. I would like to say, I don't know. I haven't looked at all 50 on the list.
No, yeah.
But I would like to say, if the humble fried egg sandwich is not on there, that'd be a big disappointment for me.
There's a fried egg sandwich in Boston. Flour Bakery's breakfast sandwich is our version of that for this year,
Right.
and it's gorgeous. I mean, it's an expertly balanced sandwich that sets you off on any day, ready to go.
Hey,
But what are some of your favorite sandwiches?
I would say, in my top 5 would definitely be that. One night on the show, we did a tomato and potato chip sandwich.
That sounds good.
Super simple. A Scottish kid when I was growing up taught it to me. And you need like a tangy mayo. He used Heinz salad cream, which is not so easy to get, but is delicious. A meatloaf sandwich to me, one of the great sandwiches of the world. I like to grill the meatloaf and then throw it in, something good. Sorry.
Watching, can we give them what do you think 3 great tips are for making a fantastic sandwich at home? Are there 3 things that people can do at home that will give them the ability to make a fail-safe sandwich?
Well, okay, so you need a good delivery system, which is the bread. And I like to tell people, change it up, folks. Don't always grab that same, potato white bread that you use for the kids' sandwiches. I like to use rolls. I like ciabatta. I think it's great. A good chewy bread is really delicious. Sometimes I like to go super dark, and that's what she said. Sorry. Kelly, I was waiting for Kelly. Kelly's in the other room, just waiting for...
With my baby.
With her baby, right. So I like a really good rye or pumpernickel. People forget that rye bread is out there, I think. And maybe it's at top of mind for me because I'm Jewish and I grew up with it. But really should change that. I think that's important.
My favorite bagels is a pumpernickel bagel.
Yeah, you know what? One of my middle child makes a sandwich called the JoJo, and there's grilled turkey in it, and a fried egg, and avocado and tomato and melted cheese. And he grills a bagel and he puts all this stuff in it. And it's really, it's a badass sandwich. So yes, good bread. I think, did you just say condiments?
Yeah, what about condiments?
Yeah,
On condiments.
I don't like to go too crazy on the condiments. I mean, I like a good mayo, and I lean towards Japanese mayonnaise, Kewpie. I like to do the honey mustard thing. We kind of favor that here. I think it goes a long ways. But I think a good drizzle of olive oil and a few really good grinds of black pepper are very important to almost every sandwich you make. And I like to heat the insides of what I'm making,
How do you do that? What do you mean?
Well, like a pastrami sandwich, if you're buying deli pastrami and you're bringing it home, is delicious inside of like a rye bread. But to take a little pile of that pastrami and throw it on a flat griddle or in a nonstick pan and heat it both sides, throw a piece of cheese on it, let it start to melt down, and then throw that inside the cool bread, it's a whole different thing. I use this line that's kind of moronic. I say heat changes things, but it really does. Turkey from the store in a sandwich is nice. Turkey from the store, heated in a nonstick pan or a flat griddle or something with a couple things added to it, really changes the whole thing. I like an eggplant Parmesan sandwich. I grill it. I take thick slices of eggplant on the grill. I don't use a sauce. I put tomato slices on the grill right at the end and let them become the sauce. We're going to do that one night here. Yeah.
What about a grilled cheese? I mean, what's your philosophy behind that? Do you do the whole butter both sides? Do you do it in the pan? Do you do it in the toaster?
I grew up with my Joy Zion, my mom in Vancouver, Canada, probably still makes her grilled cheese like this. She takes 2 pieces of bread and she puts butter on them, right? And then she puts the cheese inside. And she closes it. Then she butters the outside of the bread. And then she puts a nonstick pan on the heat and puts butter in the pan. She's a little crazy like Paula Deen when she does this. It's like butter. 3 layers of butter. It's insane. You don't need to do that. One of my favorite grilled cheese is a brisket grilled cheese. Once again, I'll go throw out the fact that I'm Jewish. And I make a damn fine brisket. The next day, I like to take some of that, heat it up in the pan, put that inside the sandwich with the cheese, close that up, then butter the outsides just once, don't do anything in the pan, and then grill that bitch. That is crazy good.
But now we're going on to something else. So what's the secret of a good Jewish brisket?
Well, you know what? A good Jewish brisket is a very personal thing. I don't like a dry brisket, you know?
Right.
It's very different from, brisket that you might get at a deli kind of thing. I like it. I do one with tomato sauce and soy and mustard and it just really makes a beautiful, nice flavor.
Soy.
Hold on. I just lost you. Hey, I think I need a battery.
Gotcha.
Here.
Sorry, Art. Wait.
Here, just take this.
Oh, you're packed?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got Steve's pack.
But there's no clip, just put it in your pocket.
There we go. That's cool. I got it. You're back. I'm back, I mean.
So Art asked soy. You put soy in your
Oh,
brisket?
yeah. Soy, tomato paste, yellow mustard, Dijon mustard. It's super great. Super great. You bake it in the oven. It comes out moist. It's amazing that night. But I think it's even better the next couple of days.
We had a recipe for a Jewish brisket that involved coffee and dark brown sugar. What do you think about that?
You know what? I've heard of that. I've heard of the coffee thing. I don't really get it. I mean, I've not had it before, so I don't know if it would be good. But I know it would add a nice layer.
Yeah.
So
maybe a little texture, a little extra deep flavor. I don't know.
A little extra deep flavor, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look at once again. You've been magic all the way from far away.
Wait, there's something we gotta talk about before he goes.
Yeah. Wait. Can I get somebody to throw? Hey, Steve. Wait 1 second.
You.
Can you take those 2 pizzas?
Absolutely.
And put them on the top rack in the big oven, side by side? No, the big oven.
In the big
There
oven.
You go. Yeah. Side by side. Try not to spill anything. We got buffalo chicken pizzas going in the oven, Arthur.
I know. I saw it. That's my dad's favorite pizza.
Nice. That's what we like.
Okay, so Dad,
Just
you
no pan or nothing?
No pan, just right on the racks. I like them crispy.
So Dad, you spoke about the Filet-O-Fish, which would definitely be your fast food guilty pleasure. Art
Yeah, it
sent
is.
over his, which is from Chico's Tacos in El Paso, which I've never seen before.
I can wax poetic about this.
Oh,
stuff.
come on, Art, tell
What
us.
is
Tell
that?
us about it.
Listen to me. I went there a decade ago. We're talking more than a decade ago. 13 years ago, I went to El Paso, Texas. A friend said, you have to go to Chico's. We're going to have these tacos. The place looks like you would never be impressed. It's just a little roadside place in a parking lot. There's nothing to be impressed about. You go inside, you get the actual dish. My friend put it in front of me. He says, eat these. I said, that looks disgusting. They're little rolled flautas that are sitting in this red water, and they're covered with cheese, and it just looks like something that's going to cause days of trouble for you. And I put it in my mouth, and I started eating, and I couldn't stop. And we went back, and I left about a month and a half later. I was down in El Paso for a month and a half, and I've been talking to people about Chico's Tacos in El Paso ever since.
And
people
that's-
say, you're crazy. What is this place in El Paso that you keep talking about?
And
I'm like, Chico's Tacos.
It's super famous there?
It's like everybody in El Paso knows Chico's Tacos. This is the culinary, one of the culinary meccas for El Paso. It's just a fast food place, but everybody knows it. It was started by Joe Mara, who's a boxing promoter from the 50s. He started in, I think, 1953. And listen, it's not pretty to look at, but
No.
when you eat it, it's just,
Not at all.
Some of the best places aren't pretty to look at.
it's crunchy. It's got give. It's got some zest. It's got the cheesiness. You've got this sauce left over at the bottom of the white cardboard boat, and I swear to God, this costs $4.10, and you drink that sauce because it's so delicious.
Whoa.
I have been talking and trying to tell everybody around. I told Frank Bruni from the New York Times on his fast food trip across the country, please stop at Chico's Tacos and test it out. He actually put it into his piece about fast food across the country, and just recently, my sister moved down to Texas to go be in Marfa there's an artist community that she's in, and they were, her and my mother were going to El Paso, and my mother brought back the Chico's Tacos for me, and it was the first time in 10 years that I'd had Chico's Tacos. And let me
And the
tell you,
same?
there are many things in life where you have them, and you have them in your head as being good, and then 10 years later, they may not live up to it. This thing that cost $4.10,
Unbelievable.
delicious.
Look at you, waxing poetic about red water tacos.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was gorgeous.
I like
had a-
that. You know,
Road trip to Texas now.
you just went off longer than probably the first time you had sex. This is
I
more
mean-
meaningful to you than that. Mind you, you probably spent more time eating the tacos than you did having sex that first time. I'm not, no offense, man, but I mean, come on. It is what it is. We all know what our first time was like, and it was a moment. It was not necessarily pretty, but it was a moment, right?
What's your favorite fast food guilty pleasure?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's got to be the fillet of fish.
no, it's not the filet fish. I would say, I mean, may not technically fall into the normal fast food thing, but there's a Chinese restaurant here, a big ass Chinese restaurant that does, dim sum all the time, every
Yeah.
single day. And they have attached to it a little takeout place that you can walk up and get quick little things to go. And I whip
Yeah.
in there and I get a couple of my dim sum favorites. Little cha su
Nice.
bao, little oh my guy, hit the road and I eat it in my car on the way home and throw away all the papers and the bag so Kelly doesn't know that I've been there eating fast food when I shouldn't be eating stuff like
Hide
that.
it.
I
She
hide
won't
it.
go with you?
No, she just believes I probably don't need to be eating anything.
Looking out for you.
Period. All right, Mr. Bovino, until
Sam.
next Wednesday,
Sounds good.
you're the best. Looking forward
Thanks,
to
Sam.
I looking forward to Wednesdays as soon as we finish with you.
As do I.
Yes, to you. You're the best. All right, man. Thanks for being there.
Be good, Sam.
Yep.
Later,
See you
Art.
next week. See you, brother. That was the great Art Bovino, the Daily Meal. You got to go look at it, read his stuff. He's a good guy.
Yeah, they've got really, really cool articles on that
They got
site.
great stuff up there. They really do. I
This is
like
like
watching
this
it.
is the article we were talking about, the sandwiches.
Yeah, is that got to be, what is that lobster nonsense? Craziness
Red's
there.
lobster
It's a
roll.
lobster
in
roll.
Maine. That's legit right there.
Yeah, it
I've
is.
had one of those.
You know what? When we went to Boston, I had a lobster roll for my first time.
And
And it's the classic version is a hot dog bun with like lobster salad in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Was it good?
And it was delicious, but I was surprised at how not spectacular it was.
really?
Like everybody was into it was okay.
it's
See, I
like
feel like those things, they almost just become more of a cultural
Legend.
thing.
It's
Or
a
yeah,
legend.
or a legend, yeah.
Have you had the
And you
lobster
have to
roll?
have
You got to
it.
have lobster roll. Lobster
Right.
roll's amazing. Like I don't doubt that the $4.10 red water taco thing that Arthur was talking about is amazing.
Right.
He did go on a little long.
yeah, he was in love with that thing, man.
I want to try it.
He had that got him a little excited.
A little riled up.
But you know what? I can't knock anything Art Bovino does.
Oh, it's got to be good.
I like him.
I think
If he gets a hard on from Red Water Tacos in El Paso, then let him have his excitement with it. Mind you, did you notice that he said El Paso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lydia actually pointed that out on Facebook. She's like, is that
El Paso? I don't think that's what they're
It's a
saying.
New Yorker.
Oh, someone already commented.
Yeah.
It is?
El Paso,
El Paso. Exactly. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say it. We'll have to bust his ass next time for it. The pizza's in the oven. Okay, can I just talk about the Kardashians for a second? I know this has nothing to do with food, but here's what we promised on the live cast. There's always food, but it's not always about food. Am I right?
And
Yep.
it's definitely
Yep.
not right now.
This wedding that lasted 72 days? How many days was it?
72, yeah.
You mean the marriage?
The marriage.
Yeah.
The
I
wedding.
don't
The wedding
know.
didn't last that long, though. The marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that long.
I heard the mother today say that Kim will have to talk to her fans about this. She was on the
Really?
Today Show.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kris
Kris
Jenner.
Jenner. They said to Kris, why do you think and what happened and blah, blah, blah. And Kris Jenner said she'll have to talk to her fans about it.
It's extremely clear what happened.
Okay, wait a second.
She made money off of it.
Yeah,
was-
it
here
was a
was-
business decision.
She tried to say that they didn't make any money off it, and I think that's just complete
whatever.
bullshit.
Complete liars.
But wait. She says Kim will have to talk to her fans. And the thing that pops in my head right away, why does she have fans? What does she do?
Do you know what launched-
Michael Jackson?
You know what started her
Right.
career, right?
Padma
she's a
Lakshmi. Padma Lakshmi is a absolutely gorgeous
Do you know what happened?
television host. She is famous for having an ass and being obnoxious on TV and spending money.
Do you know
That's
what
it.
Do you know what the first thing that got her into this was? A sex tape.
Oh,
I
that's
swear
right.
to God on my life, that is the first thing that rocketed
And
her
she-
into
Hang on one
stardom.
second, Max. Kelly, get the video camera.
Whoa.
We're making a movie later.
You're fucking gross. Jesus.
I mean, come on. I mean, really, that's what's made her famous?
That's it.
Max, it was a joke.
Talk to you now.
It was a joke. Look how mad you are at me. It was a joke.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Me
He's
and-
also, wait, by the way, as if I'll just add a little fuel to the fire. He's
Oh,
not
geez.
just mad at me for that comment, which of course I'm not going to do as a joke. I think everybody know that. He's mad at me because I gave out Slim Jims on Halloween. He was pissed as F over this.
You didn't have
Slim
candy?
Jims. What?
You didn't do candy?
I did Slim Jims, dude.
I like the idea. I thought it was
When
pretty
was the
cool.
last? Thank you.
I liked it.
Jessica Suspetis can say,
Don't
go
feed
put the
the
camera
fire.
on her. Put the camera on Jessica. Jessica?
Yes.
Say that's creative in every language you can speak. Wait for the shot to get to her.
È molto creativo.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Max is intentionally not letting the shot go to her now.
And camera 3.
And camera. There we
There
go.
we go.
All right. È molto creativo. Wow, ça me fait super creativo. Bon, je pense que c'est super créatif, moi.
That was only 3.
Yeah, in
English?
English.
That was
But
super.
I started with English.
I know,
do you wanna,
but-
do you want me to fake Portuguese it?
Yes.
Like last
No.
Do the
time?
fake-
I don't know if that was very appreciated by the
Brazilian fan.
Portuguese community. On
I
the podcast.
appreciated your efforts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Bom, è molto creativo, no? I don't know.
Oh, you're
Okay,
gonna get
thank
so much
you.
trouble.
The point was, every house you go to, you get the same little individual Mounds bars, baby Snickers bars, baby whatever bars. It's the same shit. This house, they got these Slim Jims.
I approve.
Just a news
I
flash,
dig that.
Sam.
Yeah?
That's what they go to the houses for.
The candy?
Yeah.
They're getting enough fucking candy. God, I hate you now too. So right
did
now,
anyone deny your Slim Jim, or did they take it?
oh, I took it.
They took
and,
it?
and a couple of kids were like, "Yeah, Slim Jim." They were 16-year-old boys that obviously just smoked a joint. But what's wrong with a little Slim Jim? All right. And just it was while we're finishing the Kardashians. You have that picture, Len? Bruce Jenner?
Should we flash it?
What the hell is up with his
He's a mess.
plastic surgery? Are you kidding me? The only things that's the same there are
Wait,
well, not even the teeth.
looking at that picture, those are pictures in the same like basic time period, right? This isn't like a
I don't know. No, it's years away. But go back to it. The one on the left,
He looks older.
the one on the left, he's way younger, and look at the skin hanging down under his neck.
Right.
The other one, oh look, miraculous, there's none. It's just pulled too tight up around his eyes and his cheekbones and stuff like that.
Look at his hair plugs too.
No, you can't. I don't think you can. That just looked like hair to me. But the point is,
how's that
while I
sound?
was bashing all of them, I felt like I just had to add that. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I was gonna say me and Kim Kardashian share a birthday, so it's kind of
Oh,
cool.
you do?
October 21st. Shut up, Sean.
Did we go past your birthday and not celebrate it?
I was gone that weekend. It was a weekend.
His birthday was October 21st, and
Oh,
we didn't
really?
celebrate it.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, we're going to celebrate this.
Wow.
No, it's not.
I got an idea.
Let's have some pizza.
We're going to have some pizza. Yeah, hold on. Just let me check that. Just let me check that.
I'm down with that pizza. Smells good.
Oh, a little smoke. No problem. Watch. That's good. We're good. We're good for about 2 more minutes. Hey, Kel. Hey, Kel. Yeah? Do you and Baby Emma want to go outside and get a little cilantro? Sure. Would that be a fun exercise for you? Check this out.
I
used most of it, but I will go find some.
Here you go. Can you carry scissors too? Don't
I'll
run
wait
with
for the
them.
baby, don't worry.
Here you go, Kel.
Here, Anna, have a toy.
Wow, that little baby Emma is so happy. Does she ever complain?
With me, she does, yeah.
Steve and I went to San Francisco yesterday. We ate at Mission Chinese Food
Oh,
that has a different name. It was a pop-up restaurant.
Oh, what?
A pop-up
A
restaurant.
Chinese
So-
food place that got it as a
Yeah,
pop.
I forgot the guy's name.
you have a picture that
I forgot the chef's name. Yeah, I sent the pictures to those guys. They've got them.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Can we see them?
that was some of the best food I've
There you
had.
go. Longshan is Mission Chinese food inside, and it's an old school place. It's not very pretty,
Not at all.
but you can just go through those pictures. So that's the table with the remnants and stuff like that. That was mapo tofu. Do you like that, Lynn?
Yes, absolutely.
But that stuff, amazing flavor. We couldn't eat it. It was way too hot.
Too hot.
A few bites, and we sat there and we went, check that out. You know, you can't really tell that was blackened eggplant with a yogurt sauce on top of it. This is a Korean guy. It was somebody look up Mission Chinese Food, find the chef's name. A Korean guy who, before he opened this restaurant, had never made Chinese food in his life.
Jeez.
That blackened eggplant I'm going to be trying this weekend. I'm going to take a long Asian eggplant, oil it a little bit. I'm going to throw it on the grill. I'm going to let it get blackened and soft inside, cut it open, and put this little yogurt deal on it, and it's going to be amazing.
Nice.
Danny Boyan.
Danny Bullion, right. Next picture. What else is there? Oh, God.
Is that pork belly?
It's pork belly
Oh.
that they cooked, they sliced into those pieces, and then they quickly deep fried. So it's crispy on the outside, but tender in the middle. Little hoisin sauce there dragged on the plate, and those little, tea smoked eggs or something.
Yes.
Or
Awesome.
soy soaked eggs, I think. Really delicious.
Jeez.
Right, flat rice noodle with this was the tea smoked eel inside.
Oh, looks so good.
Oh my God, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. All these taken with the new iPhone 4S.
I know, great pictures.
Yeah.
By the
good
way,
camera.
I know, really amazing.
That's pretty good.
Really amazing pictures. The place was great, but I found it because a guy named Nate Appleman, who used to be a serious chef in New York. He still is a serious chef.
Doesn't he have that pizza place in New York still?
Polino's, Keith McNally restaurant, Polino's. No, you know what he's the executive chef of now, Lynn?
No. What?
Chipotle.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Like a huge chef, and
That
we were
guy's so
gonna
talented.
we should talk to Art about this because it's a really interesting transition that he made.
So talented.
Yeah, and now he's doing cool stuff there, I guess. I think the pizzas are ready. I should go over there. Stuff's gonna burn and stuff, right?
Should we go?
I just wanted to say, don't be a Judd.
So,
Just randomly.
Let me just say this before I head over there. Hold on. November 29th, that is a Tuesday. That's the day that we've settled on the appetizer testing at Donovan's in La Jolla here in San Diego. And we're going to, you'll go to the bar. It's actually ladies' night, and they get these huge crowds of women. I go, I'm down for that. I like ladies. I like to hang out with them. I think it'll be lots of fun. So we're going to be plating 3 appetizers, and you'll be able to go in and have them for nothing. And then give us your vote.
your vote?
Give us your vote on which one you like, and we'll see if we can get it, at least temporarily on the menu.
Do you know what
It'll
you're
be
gonna
lots of fun.
Still thinking about it?
I'm thinking of doing the smoked salmon deviled eggs
Nice.
because they're really fun. And who doesn't like a deviled egg?
Right.
And they've made this resurgence, this comeback in the past few years. I
That's
think
a
it'd
nice
be
app.
lots of fun. It's a great app.
Yeah.
And I don't know the other 2 yet.
You'll
I'm thinking
figure
of
it out.
doing a pork belly that I quickly deep fry and then.
Please do.
Anyway, Donovan's November 29th, and I'll be there because it'll be fun to be there, and they're a sponsor, and we love them, and it'll be great. So it's a Tuesday night. It's not a live cast night, so we're going to go hang out there and have fun. I got pizzas to pull out of the oven and cut and eat. Ready? You going to follow me? Ready? Let's go eat something.
So here's what's happening. I should have taken and put a baking sheet underneath the pizzas because now they're dripping a little bit and they're starting to smoke a little bit. But we're gonna pull them out. We're gonna put them on here. Just let me start this fan just for a second so we can get both of these up. Oh,
Holy cow.
look at that.
Looks good.
Wow. All right. It's enough. It's enough. I hate the fan, man.
Dang, those look good.
That's some badass looking pizza. But wait,
Seriously.
here's what you want. Oh, I thought that was a baby crying. It wasn't. It was somebody shutting the windows. Who's shutting those windows? Oh, opening the doors. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. It does, Jessica? Céspedes?
Sí, señor.
Okay, check it out. We'll just cut. It's nice to put a little something on top of something. A little color is a good thing. I know that didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but
I was just gonna say.
That's what she said?
that's what she said. Yes, exactly. So just a little bit of green, and it'll set off against the what color is that? Orangey yellow.
Orangey yellow. That's right.
Orangey yellow, right? Nice. Did you hear that outside? Did you hear that?
No, what was that?
It's like a military chopper.
We get that around here a lot.
Sound of freedom, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is. So we'll take a knife. We'll cut, and here's what you got going on inside. I don't know how well you can see this. Uh-oh, melty, cheesy. You've got the sauce, what's underneath it? You've got the blue cheese dressing underneath, the chicken that's been mixed with the franks and the butter, and then the cheese on top. This is a really big mistake.
It's gonna be
And
so.
there's no how hot this is gonna be. I don't even want to do this.
Do it.
Wow, that's, oh Lord. And it's all starting to slip off. So here's what you should do. We all hear that?
Yeah,
There's a baby in the house. What you should do is you should let it sit for 5 minutes. Not just to cool it down so that it doesn't hurt you, but so it firms up and the cheese doesn't slide off a little when you go to eat it. But this pizza, oh my God. Yeah, is honestly one of the best pizzas ever. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, is that right?
Including cilantro, right?
6.
No.
Pizza,
sorry.
franks, butter, chicken, cheese, blue cheese, 6, 7. Still, it's very simple. You know what? These Fixtures Fridays that I cooked at, I'm going to do a pizza Fixture Fridays. They've got a pizza oven outside. That's the thing to do. I talk about Fixtures all the time. I talk about going there. I talk about looking at their stuff. The other day I said, you know, if you can buy a stove the same price everywhere, why wouldn't you go to a place like that? You should go to a place like that. I'm going to do a Fixtures Friday, and this pizza is going to be on the menu. You're going to be able to come eat this. It's tangy enough, it's cheesy enough, it's chickeny enough. Don't skip on that layer of pizza like I won't skip when I'm there at Fixtures that day. But I'm going to make, I think I'll do 3 or 4 pizzas. And this, whenever I make pizzas, different pizzas, this is the one I make. And if I do a Fixtures Friday, this will be the one that I make. And we've got our live remote coming up there. When is that?
Did we decide on that
Somebody, we did decide on that. Well, we decided. It's December, Max just said December, what did you say? It's December 14th. December 14th, Costa Mesa, we're going to be there. But they also have stores in San Diego on Dowdy off of Miramar Road. It's close for all of us that live here. In Rancho Mirage, you can go there. And now you can go to Rancho Mirage in Palm Springs because it's cooled down. It's not 1,000 degrees anymore. I'm making this at Fixtures. And people will be really happy because it's a really damn good pizza. All right. Oh. There's one thing, hey. Tomorrow night, wow, that's still so hot. Tomorrow night we're going to be here having more fun. You don't want to miss it. And maybe the continuation of the argument that Max and I are about to have right now as we get off the air. All right? Thanks for being here. Love having you watch the live cast. Tell your friends, make this pizza. We'll see you tomorrow night at 6. Bye.